Hey guys, it's Sam here, and welcome to a different Blackburn Rovers career mode video. As you can see, we played some games, and I'm doing a little bit of a voiceover for it. So, as you saw, we are second in the table currently. We are, 6 points behind Luton, I think that said. And we definitely needed to pick up some points. And the first game here of the episode is against Cardiff away from home. And I decided, as you saw, a lot of players were tired, so we had to make some rotation. And that was quite of an annoyance. But yeah, it's fine. We move. But yeah, we are moving here quite quickly because, as you saw, now we're in the 21st minute. Not a lot happened, but then here we go. Cardiff break and they score. And it's very sad. Yeah, this game was very cagey. It was a very cagey affair. A lot of giving the ball away for both teams. But yeah, just not a lot happening. And then kind of out of nowhere, Cardiff scored. And it was very annoying. And then here we go, Henry Martin, and it's saved. It's quite sad. It's very sad. But then we break away with Owen Beck, and I really thought that this would have been a brilliant solo goal, but then the defender came and snapped it back. And I was sad, because I really wanted Owen Beck to go all the way. But it wasn't meant to be. And then we make a good challenge there, and you move on to half-time, which, yeah, as I said, the first half, not a lot happened, apart from that goal. Really cagey, not many chances. It was quite a poor game of football. Yeah, nothing happened. So, we move straight into the second half. Cardiff get a chance, and Dubravka makes another great save. We are very heavily reliant on Dubravka to make these saves. What a signing he's been. And then we have a opportunity here, Henry Martin, but it's snapped up. He gets the ball back and it's snapped up again. And that's kind of the caginess. It comes back to us, but again, the defence stood strong and there was nothing we could do about it. And we break. And then again, it's been snapped up. It was one of those games where nothing was going for me. I couldn't get anything. Here we go. No, it's defended again. Yeah, it's one of those where you just can't get anything going. And it's quite sad when that happens. Again, we get a chance, but then the offside flag goes up. So I decide to make some changes. And because we were 1-0 down, I was heavily humming and hawing on whether or not to make a striker change. So I brought Brannigan on, and then I did bring Bamford on, but for Andres Feynman, and decided to change to a 4-4-2, which we haven't done yet in this career mode. So I thought, why not give it a go? Let's see what's going to happen. What's the worst that could happen? I'm already 1-0 down. I need a goal. Instead of just playing with one striker, let's play with two. So I make the change. They have the free kick. We move forward. Lovely play out wide. Hedges into Martin, into Bamford, straight off the bench. Forced a great save, and then we have another chance, but it's cleared away. Then again, getting it in, but it's not anywhere, and it was very annoying when this happened, and then they go and they score. And you just think, what's the point? I mean, I made the change, we started off well, and then we go 2-0 down, and at that point it was game over. There was no point. I was never scoring. I was definitely never scoring twice. That challenge there, I was definitely trying to take the play and not the ball. My head had gone at that point, but we ended up winning the ball. Yeah, it was just sad, and then they had a chance to go 3-0 up. Great save by Dubravka again. How many times have we said that in this series? Then some play again, intercepted, and then that's it. 91st minute, I knew it was over, just ran into the defender, they clear it, and that is game over. So, only our second defeat of the season, but not a good start to this episode. Very poor. As you can see there by the match facts, yeah, not good. Pass accuracy 80% to their 84%. 4 shots to our 2. Yeah, really, really poor game of football. Not good at all, and as I said, very, very cagey. Not a lot happening, a lot of giving the ball away, and yeah, it was one of those games where halfway through you just knew it was not going to be your day. Then international break happened, so skip that into the second game of the episode, which is Portsmouth at home. Now, this should be a fairly simple win. We are the much better team, but with football, and especially with FIFA games, that's not necessarily the case. But we started off very brightly here. Todd Cantwell with the ball in, well defended, but we get the ball back, bringing it forward again. Cantwell again, well defended. And I thought, hello, here we go. We might be alright. And then, bang, we're 1-0 down. Yeah. This was Portsmouth's first real attack as well. And they just scored from it. And I was absolutely fuming. This game became very much of an annoyance for me. I'll let you guys know in a sec. But straight from kickoff, Brooks gives it back to Britton. Lovely play into Martin. Bang! 1-1 straight from kickoff. And that is the Henry Martin we knew and loved in the previous games. He's had a little bit of a difficult start to life at Blackburn Rovers, but he picked up there. Lovely turn, lovely finish, and hopefully this could be the start of something very, very brilliant for Henry Martin. Because as I've been saying throughout this series, I've raved about him so much. I fucking love that man. And hopefully he starts bagging some more goals for us. But then we move into Britton, again bringing it forward, and he's hacked down outside the D. Very poor challenge from the Pompey defender, and rightfully gets a yellow card. So with this free kick, as you'll see, I was trying to figure out who our best free kick taker is, and apparently it's Owen Beck. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain at that. Liverpool loanee. We take it. Here's Owen Beck to step up, and nope, it's hit the wall. My head hurts. But we bring it forward again. Good effort, blocked. And we really battered Pompey in this game. At least in this first half especially. But then they get a good opportunity. and it's well saved by Dubravka again, and then again into the hands of Dubravka. And at this point, I was noticing that my left bumper was not working properly. So I was trying to figure out if it was the controller or if it was... Great save there by the Pompey keeper. But I was trying to figure out if it was the controller or if it was the game, because this year, in the menus especially, the game has a delay. Another great save. But also into the actual gameplay, there are some delays as well. So I was trying to figure out if it was the controller or if it was the game. And as this game went on, I was getting more and more frustrated with the fact that I couldn't change player properly because my left bumper was not working. I did figure out it is the controller, so I have ordered a new one. It should be coming today. But as you'll see later in the episode, I had to change controllers to a wired one. But that wired controller also is quite old, and some of the buttons are worn on that as well. So it wasn't the best, but it was a lot better, especially the fact that my left bumper started working. I could change player properly, but yeah, I've ordered a new controller. As I said, it should be coming today, so hopefully no more issues. But yeah, as you'll see, I have left in this video moments where I'm basically running with a player. Like here, that's me spamming left bumper. I'm still spamming the bumper. Finally it changed player right there, but I was spamming the shit out of it, probably not making it any better. But I was just really confused. Again, me, that's fine, but I'm spamming it, not happening. They nearly score, and at this point I was just debating whether or not to just turn it off and just stop playing, because again, I was not sure if it was the bumper or if it was the game. But again, another horrible challenge and another yellow card for Portsmouth. Now, this is going to annoy me. It still annoys me because I'm like, why have I turned there? I could have just ran straight, but because I thought that the defender would have kept the ball, I was turning to get back, but no, my player ended up winning the ball. Again, I'm spamming the shit out of the bumper, not changing player. I'm just stuck, and then somehow the computer's chipped it there. I don't know why, because all you had to do was just tap it and it would have gone in. But yeah, and then out of absolutely nowhere, Bet gives it to Dolan. Space opens up. What a finish by Tyrese Dolan. And I went absolutely mental, because I was like, this game is hating on me. I can't change player and I've scored. Fuck you AA. Fuck you FIFA. Fuck all of you. I'm done. I'm winning this game. And yeah, as you'll see, I basically became a shithouse. And I was just like, look, I can't change player. I've got the lead. I'm just going to keep the ball until the final whistle. So I kicked it up there and then headed it back and realised, no, I'm just going to keep possession, sod everything else, fuck the computer. It's not like I'm playing against anyone, it's the computer. So yeah, I just decided to keep the ball, wait a few minutes, wait until the time, again, 1 minute of stoppage time was added. So as soon as we get to pretty much over that 1 minute, I just smack the ball up, eat that, and then the ball bounces out of play, full-time whistle goes, and we win a very, very difficult game. Not in the terms of the actual game, but in the terms of my controller not working properly. So yeah, as you'll see, after this, I had changed controller and my left bumper was working, and So I don't have that as an excuse moving into the final two games of this episode. But that was massive, and what a brilliant performance against Portsmouth. And we are back with Middlesbrough next. As you saw, we were down to third, so it was not good. We're dropping down the table. Mistakes have been made by myself. There's nothing you can really say about that. But the defeat to Cardiff, the draw, the win against Portsmouth was big, but the defeat to Cardiff was a horror show, really, for us. But yeah, some changes made for this Middlesbrough game. Some tired legs, and there's just not a lot that you can really say. But moving into it, I knew it'd be a difficult game away from home. Middlesbrough are a very, very good team, so it was not going to be easy. And straight away, off the bat, you see it here, wonderful save by Dubravka. And that was basically the telling of the game. A very, very nervy, very difficult, very end-to-end game, as you can see here. We then go on the break, and Martin should do much better with that. I was not happy with Henry Martin there. He's got to bury that. He's got to at least get it on target with the space that he's had. There's no excuse there. But again, a very difficult game and a very end-to-end game, as you're going to see as well. Again, from this, they break, and another save by Dubravka, a massive save again. Then we have a chance. Lovely ball in. Martin on the volley. Again, should do better with that. And disappointing. Very, very disappointing with the ability of Henry Martin. He should be doing a lot better there. Then Middlesbrough have a free kick. And it's smacked the wall. But it comes back here. I don't know what that is. I can't get it clear. They wriggle through, and another save, and a double save by Martin Dubravka. You're seeing kind of me being battered here at the minute, and then that header went wide, which I was very grateful for. And Middlesbrough on the attack again. I just couldn't defend them, and it was so difficult. It just wriggles through here, and Latif has buried it, and Middlesbrough go 1-0 up. And there's just, they deserved it. They were the better team. We had some kind of half chances. We were not doing terribly. But yeah, they definitely deserved the goal. They were having more of the chances. Straight from kickoff, I thought that we were going to do it again. Straight from kickoff. Lovely ball into Brannigan. He had space, so I went for it. And it's a very, very good save by the keeper. The corner accidentally passed it. I was supposed to, I was pressing A to skip the cutscene, really, or the replay, should I say? And pressed A bit too much and too quickly, and he ended up passing it instead. So the second half, straight from kickoff, we have a very good start to the second half here. We absolutely peppered them. That first shot saved. Here we go. Cantwell, lovely turn. Great save again. Coming back in. Britton into Cantwell, and it's another brilliant save. We just couldn't find it, and as this was continuing, Brooks gets it. Dolan thought he might have had a go, and he's hit the bar. And he's hit the pissing bar. Headed back. Travis, lovely move, but wide. And at this point, I thought, yeah, this just isn't going to be our day. And then Latty Laugh goes through. I don't know what was going on here. At this point, I'd changed controller, so I didn't have the bumper excuse. I just don't know what was going on there. I don't know what was going through my head. Had a bit of a mare there, but Martin, lovely ball. Cantwell, and it's another brilliant save. We did so much better in the second half. We were much better. Cantwell has some space, opens up, bends it over, and at that point, I thought changes need to be made. I need to do something, so we bring on Rankin Costello because Britton was knackered, brought on Vyman because Cantwell was knackered, and then we brought on Sigurdsson for David Brooks. Even though we can't play on the right hand side. We just did that because I wanted Dolan to stay on, because obviously previous game he scored a worldie and almost scored a worldie in this one, as you saw when he hit the pissing bar. But again, Dubravka making a very big save for us. We then break. Sigurdsson plays a lovely ball into Martin, lovely turn there, and then smashes it home. Brilliant finish from Henry Martin. And we are level. And in the 83rd minute as well, a massive time to score an equaliser. And yeah, Henry Martin bagging again. Strong performance from Henry Martin at the minute. And I thought we may have potentially get the winner here. Vyman, and he smashes it straight at the goalkeeper. And I was annoyed. I was so annoyed, because I was like, why are you hitting it straight at the keeper? Just hit it in the fucking corner. But no, he hit it straight at the keeper, and this is how it finishes, a 1-1 draw, which, in hindsight, isn't terrible. You know, like I said, Middlesbrough are a very top team in this division. They are a difficult team. Away from home, the Riverside's not an easy ground to go to, so I took the point. But yeah, I mean, I would have preferred the win, obviously, but we take the point and we move on to the final game of the episode against Leeds. Now, Leeds were second, we were third, and yeah, I mean, I don't even wanna go into it. I'm gonna tell you now, spoiler alert, it's not a great game. It's not a great game at all from us. Yeah, you'll see what I mean, but at this point I'm really struggling to decide on who I want to play. But what you miss, what I cut out, is just before this, Leeds United were bitching at me that Bamford wasn't playing enough, so I went, do you know what, Leeds, fuck you, because in this game loanies can play against their parent club. I thought, fuck it, we'll start actually with a 4-4-2, and we'll play Martin and Bamford up top. Gay can be on the bench, and yeah, this is what you get, Leeds, for bitching at me that he's not playing enough. He's now going to start against you. And I was really hoping that he would score, but yeah. I mean, this is the precursor to it. Already, straight from the start, straight from the off, they are causing us too many issues. and I was like, this ain't great. But then a great ball into Bamford. Bamford turns, plays a lovely ball over the top for Martin, brings it down, takes it a bit too far, smashes it at the keeper, saved. And that was probably our best chance, the best thing we ever did in this game, because, as I said, it was not a good game from us at all. Leeds break away, we make a great challenge there. But I'm going to tell you now, the inevitable is coming. There was an offside there. Fortunately, we were very fortunate with that, otherwise we probably were going to be in trouble. But then, offside free kick, I don't know what happened here. I fully lost my head. And Leeds United come in. Great chance. And Dubravka saves us and saves me again, because I messed up big time with that. But then Leeds come down again. And just look at this. I mean, how are you supposed to defend this? It's so incredible. Like, they are too good. They really are. They just pass it so much. You can't defend it at all. Lovely play. Look at this. Brilliant ball in. And 1-0. And you have to just give credit to it, because it's a wonderful goal. Great team move. But how the fuck you're supposed to defend that, I don't know. But yeah. And for the 4th game in a row, we concede first. And yeah, basically not a lot else happened in the first half. So the start of the second half, we again, like Middlesbrough, started pretty well. Looked dangerous there. But then, yeah, it just goes all downhill. I mean, Leeds breakaway, he's too quick. Solomon down the line's too quick. Lovely ball in. Great play. Dubravka saves us yet again. And yeah, I mean, it's too much. It's too much. Lovely ball in. 2-0. And at that point, I knew that I was not getting back into this game. Not a chance in hell, because they were just outplaying me. I was being outplayed completely by the better team. And I have to say it, they were definitely the better team. But yeah, we massively struggled in this game. I could not get anything going. Yeah, this was a great chance though. Defensive mistake by Leeds. The one mistake they made, and I just couldn't capitalise on it, and I knew that just wouldn't be our day. And then Perot goes through again, lobs the keeper, 3-0. And that's how it finishes. We lost 3-0 at home to Leeds. And yeah, what a horrible showing this was. Yeah, we dropped down to 5th in the table. So we started this episode 2nd, and with 2 defeats in this episode, 1 draw and 1 win, we are now down to 5th. It's not good. It was not a good episode at all. We really lost ground there. Slipping down the table. It's not looking good at all. But yeah, this is it. This is the end of the episode. I really hope you do enjoy this. If you want to see more kind of these videos where I'm just voice-overing over the gameplay and they're cut down versions of them, maybe I could play a few more games as well other than just 4. Please let me know. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. As I said, if you do like these kind of videos, then please do let me know by leaving a like or commenting saying you want more of these, or if you want me to just keep playing the full games and just playing like 3 games in an episode, then do please let me know that as well. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.